Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeff, and I try to do reviews in under 6 minutes. Today is going to be a major exception to that rule. What we have today is the Mezco 112 Batman Supreme Knight PX exclusive. So, Mezco figures used to come in a tin. From what I know, these days they're coming in like a plastic sheath. On the side, we've got the 112 symbol. Don't mind that. That is my messy desk. And on the back, we've got everything that it comes with. A lot of batarangs, a lot of this, a lot of that. Some posing there. There's the old Batman right there. Alrighty. So give me one moment. We're going to get him out, and we're going to go from there, okay? Excuse the camera work here. It is my hands that are guiding this, but here he is so far in all his glory. A little bit of a glare there, but you can see all of his accessories, all the fun stuff he comes with. He also came with some paperwork. Let me get that for you right now. Sorry about this, it's a little awkward. This is the 112 play statement, basically saying, don't play with this. Here's the instructions on how to change out Batman's head and cowl. That will come into use in a little bit, and we'll show you why. So let's get him out. Out. Alright, so normally I wouldn't film this part, but if you're into Mezco, if you're just getting into Mezco, it comes in a clamshell, with another clamshell, and then finally another clamshell. So we gotta take this part off. I'm sorry, it's really loud and awkward. We're gonna put that in there, and then this next part, we just gently lift. There we go. And then we've got some more stuff in this bottom clamshell. And if I'm doing a full review of the figure, I figure it's important that you see all this as well. So once again, there will be some shoddy camera work as I lift the camera up and we go through it all, okay? Jesus, I'm really sorry about all the bad noise. Okay, so Mezco figures come with quite a bunch of good stuff. So here is a cape. This is the wired cape that came with him. There's no like little plugs or anything that sometimes you get. Yep, we've got his Batman stand right there. We've got the claw arm that it comes with, so for posing, which is pretty cool. We've got the Mezco 112 Ziploc bag that comes almost with all of their figures. Basically, that means that you can put all of their crap in there if you choose to. I personally enjoy keeping it all together. That's just me, though. It's if and when you ever get this figure or a Mezco figure, do what you would like. I am not the action figure police. What a job that would be, alright. And last bit of noise as we get this. Fantastic. I'm going to put this, that, and take this part out. We're going to do that with it for now, just to keep all of this together. Okie dokie. I'm going to get him posed up. I'm going to get some of his accessories, well, all of his accessories out, and we'll go from there, okay? So, be right back. Alright, so, alrighty. So, I figured we'd get a look at the figure first before we go over the accessories. Check out that face sculpt. Check out the gauntlets. Everything is really intricately done. This is not plastic. This is a vinyl-like material for his suit. The gauntlet work is done over here. The belt goes all the way around, and he does have a place for his grappling gun in the back. You can see the line of where the costume is. I'm sure you could take this off with some effort. We're not going to do that. And we come down to his bat crotch. And those lines of details continue. Yeah. Pretty cool. So, get his cloak covering him up. We'll have him stand right here. And let's go over some of the bat gadgets he comes with, okay? Well, we could do the articulation. Let's do the articulation first. Sorry, I'm a little nervous with this figure. Not because he's fragile, but because I really like this figure. So, left or right. No ups and downs. Well, no ups and downs. No head tilt. Arm comes out to about there. The costume is limiting it. You can see the web. Arm goes about that much. Again, the costume is pulling on it. He's got about that much with his hand, with his arm. There is a little bit of bicep swivel. The hands themselves go up and down, side to side. We're kicking out about that far. Looks like he's got a double elbow or double knee joint right there, so that's pretty cool. The feet have not a lot of side to side. There's no twist. There's a little boot twist, but not a lot. He can do the splits, so Van Damme. But he's pretty cool. That costume does limit the movement, though, so. But given some pretty dynamic poses, even just standing like that, he looks like a badass. So, give me a moment. Alright, I also put Batman on his stand, so it looks like that. Pretty cool. Alright, accessories next, I promise. And we're back. So, all of his accessories are at his feet. Let's go over that just a little bit. He's got your standard array of hands. That's a C-grip hand. Got your grippy hand or your clasping hand. He's got this hand, which I'll demonstrate what it's used for in a minute. And then we've got a closed fist. Sorry, another sort of tighter hand closed there. But this, with the 3 fingers out, he's not waving goodbye. It's to hold these 3 batarangs so he can get them in a throwing position. So you put that in his hand like he was throwing them. We've got a grappling hook out with line. We've got a grappling hook out so that, attached to a rooftop or something. We've got the grapple gun loaded right here. And he only came with 1 gun hand, as it were, which is a little odd in my experience with figures, but that's the way it is. So he's got his gun hand right there. He's got his grappling hook. That is a piece that just slides into the barrel of it. Pretty simple to do. Got the other set of hands for the left and right side. Yada shmata. A giant batarang used for giant melee combat, I'm assuming. A claw hand that I think I've only seen in concept art for the Alien vs. Batman... Predator vs. Batman comic. So that's pretty cool that they included this. It's got a lot of detailing on it, a lot of scratches. Like he's used it a lot. And finally, we've got this big fuck-off gun. I'm not really sure what this is used for. I can't really think of anything that it was used for. It's got a hole there, so it obviously clips into something somewhere. Yeah, I didn't get a piece or anything that would represent like a blast effect with this, so I really don't know. And a couple of batarangs. Like a lot of batarangs. So, pretty cool all around. And we've got the grippy arm right here. I'm not going to insert it because that pig stand is doing a fantastic job. It's tight right here, so all you have to do is spread it open, and then in theory, you get Batman going through the air. And then the last piece is a wired cape. So you could have it in a more dynamic pose if you'd like. So, pretty cool all around. You've got the 2 head sculpts right there. We've got Old Bruce. We've got Smiley, possibly insane Batman head right there. So, yeah, pretty cool. I'll be right back. And we're back. Alright, so in closing, it's not much of a pose, but I like that the wired cape lets him go for dramatic stances like this. The Bruce Wayne head is that of an older Bruce Wayne, which I thoroughly approve of. I've always been a big Frank Miller Batman fan, and old Bruce is A-okay at my end. The cape itself is made of like a fake leather stuff, so there's that. Keep that in mind. This is the wired version, so anytime that there is a seam, there should be a wire. I think this has 3 primary wires in it, so you can pose it however you'd like. I've got this just for a simple pose because it's simple. All in all, I loved the hell out of this figure. This is my first Mezco figure I ever bought, and I bought it in Kingman, Arizona, my hometown, on a trip back there. And looking at it, and having it out of its box, because like I said, I've stated before, renovations are still happening, so I have no place to display, or really even to film. This is like makeshift at the most, but this figure is great. This is a highly detailed action figure. It's something I've always wanted, and I have it, and I'm really happy with it. The problem is that I want more. So hopefully this Christmas Santa Claus will gift me with a Joker requested and maybe a Green Arrow even, because I would really like to explore more photos of this as much as I can and as often as I can. And if you guys like the Mezco review, that's great. Just let me know in the comments below. I do have another figure I can review. It is almost the exact same figure, so there's that. It's just not a PX exclusive, and it comes in black. So, I hope everybody enjoyed this. I know that I did. This was a lot of fun to talk about. This is one of my favorite things, action figure-wise, in the world. It's Batman. You have the option of Old Man Batman. Life couldn't be better for the old Jeff. There's not much else to say. If you liked it, give it a like. If you have something to say, give me a comment. If you really liked it, there's always the option of subbing. If you have money to burn and are like, this seems like a worthwhile venture, I have a Patreon. It's sort of set up. So go ahead and check that out if you want to. And once again, this was just an awesome figure. I loved it. I love reviewing it. I love talking about it. I'm not showing it off as much per se as I am just, talking about it. There's some ups and downs with it, don't get me wrong. The limited articulation due to the costume, the fragileness of some of the pieces of equipment are a little bothering, but it's not horrible. It's not super great, but it's not horrible. It's good. It's just all around good. It's a good figure. So, if you get a chance, maybe pick it up, maybe don't. I guess that's about it. So, thanks for watching. Trans rights are human rights, and I hope everybody has a great week. I'll see you again. Bye!